Alright guys, so we're really far behind. It's 3:41, it's Thursday night, and we're just really far behind in filming, so we're decided to make a little wake-up call, a little house call to Easter. Let's do this. Wake up! So Kyle, good afternoon. Welcome to Garfield's Kitchen. How does baked apples sound to make for you tonight on Garfield's Kitchen? Great. If you're gonna make baked apples at home, what you're gonna need is butter plate, apples, make sure you cut out the cores. You're gonna need some brown sugar, and of course, you're gonna need some Durkee ground cinnamon, courtesy of Durkee. Kyle Lang, Demonstration, best new album of the year. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good.
Well, baked apples, to start off, we need an apple, and like I said, core it out. So why don't you go ahead and hold that apple. I'll take one too.
Okay.
Why don't you put a butter plate in there? Put a pallet of butter in there.
With my fingers?
With your fingers, you know, because here we just, like Paula Deen says, like, everything's better with fingers. So tell me about Demonstration. Why don't you tell us about Demonstration?
Do I even it out in here or just...
Just, you know, put it in there, just let it sit in there.
Okay, what did you say?
Why don't you tell the audience about Demonstration album?
Well, Demonstration is a 4-song EP that I did in the spring of 2011. And recorded it at home in my dorm room and gave it out for free on computer and as CDRs.
That's a really cool thing for you to do.
Thanks.
Now, I read on the internet,
yeah.
Well, let me say real fast, we're just putting some of the brown sugar in these apples too. I read on the internet that you had the best song of the year in the town.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's the future look like for Easter?
Well, hopefully over the next month or two, I'm going to be recording another EP. More songs than the last one, but probably shorter. So that's exciting. After them, you know, got some shows lined up. Hopefully play some more house shows around here and in other places. Can't say much beyond that.
Okay. So Apple, one major part when you're making baked we're running a laugh track under that. Once you make a baked apple, the big thing you're going to need is some ground cinnamon. So why don't you just put some of that ground cinnamon on those apples?
What part?
Just all over. On top, on bottom. Well, can we get a close-up on this? This is really exciting.
Is that too much?
No, just, you can do more. We say something here. We have a little catchphrase. When something just looks, ooh, we say, that's cooking with Garfield. So, on the count of 3, you want to just point at the camera?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's cooking with Garfield. Woo, that's hot! Oven's preheated. Do you want to go ahead and put those apples in this steaming hot oven?
Yep.
Wow. It's going to take a while for these apples to cook, Kyle. So, do you think you could play a song on your acoustic guitar?
Yeah, that sounds great. Hi, I'm Kyle. My band is called Easter, and this is a song called Absence. The hardest thing for me is just accepting that all the people that I love are living lives I'll never see. It's not about control, no it's not superiority. I'm just afraid I'll miss out on something no one should repeat. And in my absence all your best years, can't you see? Well, if it's true, then I'm sorry. If certain things aren't up to me, it says, well, it's not true, you're lying. Thank you.
It's a Christmas miracle. They're done. You did a great job out there, Kyle.
Thanks.
Now there's only one thing left to do. Dig in. Alright, Kyle.
Yeah.
Moment of truth! Dip it on its side. Try to just cut it open. Well, that's pretty great.
Yep.
Well, Kyle, thanks for coming into Garfield's kitchen on such short notice.
Thanks for having me.
So, is it true that you have some upcoming shows?
Yeah, so long as you're watching this before December 28th, 2011.
You will be. Why don't you tell us about them?
There's a show on December 28th, 2011 in Lansing, Illinois at Namdi's Pancake House. It's on Roy Street in Lansing. I can't remember the numbers, the exact address, but you can look it up on the computer. Besides that, we're playing at the Black Sheep Cafe on the last day of the year, December 31st, New Year's Eve, in Springfield, Illinois.
That's New Year's Eve.
Full band, both shows. It's going to be a lot different than what you just saw or are about to see.
I'm gonna be there. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Also, if somebody wanted to maybe find your music, where would they go?
Easter.bandcamp.com.
And you can get the link to that right down there. Gosh, well, thanks so much, Kyle.
Thanks for having me again.
And just one last time. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
That's
Cooking with Garfield. You did really great tonight, pal. I'm so proud of you. Those songs, I haven't heard those in a long time. Kyle, you are cooking with Garfield.